Hey guys, it's Chad with Thor's Day in Paradise. Haven't been making a lot of videos lately. I've been making, the meditations with Kelly, which is really cool. Um, but having Kelly here is such a trip. It is like I feel so blessed to have Kelly here with me. This the meditations are super intense. We've been doing the new paradigm, multi-dimensional transformation workshops, and they are a trip. And she's done her acupuncture on me, and I definitely see changes in myself. Like I can feel energy just with my hands. It's so cool, and I'm actually like I can heal now with my hands, and I've done that to a couple people already, and it's wow. I mean, that really is transformational. Her new paradigm workshops. If you ever get a chance to do it, I highly suggest it. Kelly is like, man, up there. She's world class. Um, yeah, so blessed to have her here with me. So, I know that she put out a video talking about the spontaneous channelings that she got through Metatron and with Chamuel, and I was here for both of those, and or I was with her for both of those, and yeah, it was a trip, dude. I was just talking with Kelly. We were reading about Atlantis and going through this pamphlet, I guess, but it's something I printed out, and all of a sudden I'm talking to Metatron. It was such a trip, and taught us a lot of cool things about manifestation and just certain things. And the other time with Chamuel, it was a little different with Chamuel. 'Cause I actually had a conversation with Chamuel for about 20 minutes, and I took a bunch of notes. And Chamuel gave me a bunch of insight on what's happening with this gateway and the seventh and the eighth, and just a lot of things that are happening. But first, before I get into that, because I do have notes that I want to read you, but before I get into that, I'll put that up there. Um, so I've been connected with a man named James Coleman. What's up, James? Which is Archangel Chamuel's human aspect, physical aspect. And James is coming out and writing a bunch of papers, or he's got a couple out so far. One of them is Leaders, and this one that he hasn't come out with yet, he will come out soon. He sent to me and to Kelly to kind of review and give him our feedback on. And this one's called Ascension: First Steps Self-Coaching Guide. So it's actually a really good like beginner's guide to ascension. Most of us, if you're in the TwinFlame community, you're probably past that point already. But this is James or Chamuel's way of teaching the people that have no clue, that are just starting to awaken. Give them a little insight and a guide on what they need to do to successfully ascend, and what it's about and what's going on, and just give them a little bit of basic knowledge. So, but the other one, he sends them to Higher Self on YouTube. So it's Archangel Chamuel Leaders. So that's a very good message too, and it's about our role here in our missions and how we need to step into those. He's given me a personal reading, giving me a little bit more insight on my mission, which was really cool. Um, I connect people, I connect events, and I'm also here to call out the false teachers and just like the false prophets, people that are people that are being false. I'm gonna call you out on it. Anyways, so give a listen to James. He's just kind of starting to reveal himself, and I know that's a tricky process and it's scary, and but through Chamuel that came and had a conversation with me through Kelly, actually gave me some insights about that, and that we really need to support James, because that is Chamuel in the physical giving us good messages. So I'll get into that, into what Chamuel had to say to me. I just started writing notes. I took these afterwards, but I wrote down as much as I can remember. So, James Coleman, He said it's a delicate process infusing angelic energies with human personalities. If it's done without delicacy, it can cause disastrous results, insanity, or the ego can take over and it can become about power. The cool thing about James is he's super cool. Couldn't, obviously, Chamuel picked him, or it's been planned for a long time. James is very, very cool. Very advanced in what he's doing. He sent me pictures of himself while meditating, like while I was sleeping. I know what he looks like, and I've never actually seen him on my computer or anything. He sent me a picture of himself, and now I know what he looks like. He's, yeah, it's super, super cool stuff. Sends me messages all the time. If this isn't done with delicacy, it can cause insanity in the person that it's happening with. So the angels, the people that are angels or have that angel aspect, it's integrated very slowly, where they let their presence be known, and then they come in slowly. But James is like in the midst of fully integrating Chamuel, so he's much further than pretty much everybody, I think. I don't even think I have my higher self fully integrated into myself yet, and James is integrating his I am presence. It's pretty cool, and he really does need our assistance and our cooperation. I don't know, just our help, our support. Our support is a good word. So Chamuel said we need to keep an open mind and listen from what James has to tell us, because it is messages from Chamuel, and James is giving us the best knowledge that he can. And by us supporting him, it's going to help James stay in trust and in love, stay in trust and in love, which helps Archangel Chamuel's channelings, or just the information that's coming through James, to be more accurate, to be more pure when he knows that he has the confidence. It is scary coming out and telling people who you are. Things will get better though. So with the 7th and the 8th of August, the 7th is the day that you want to start doing these things. But he said, obviously we need to meditate and connect with our higher realms and ground them into the planet. He said, part of our function here as a light worker, which some of us don't know, a lot of us don't know, is that our function is actually being here on this planet as a living lightning rod and as a living crystal, because our bodies are crystalline. So we can radiate and generate energy. Our bodies are crystalline. The more we anchor the energies, the more we assist Gaia and humanity. Everything we do ripples out to the universe. Our job is to embody love, which is Chamuel's primary job in creation, or primary role in creation. His job is to bring about harmonious relationships, to bring about more love and compassion in the heart of mankind, and forgiveness and non-judgment. This is the age where we need to learn to live from the heart, to live in divine love and divine will. So on the 7th and the 8th, these energetic gateways that are going to open, they're going to flood the human body and Gaia with particulate light code frequencies that will activate sections of our DNA and consciousness, and all that we have to do is to be open to receive them. So don't resist it. Don't be negative. What we need to do, it's very simple. He said, simply allow and say, I wish to stay in this love. I wish to allow these energies into my physical body, all my bodies, my light body, and it will be so. The simplest thing to do is to allow the energies in, and much will be revealed to you at that time, or at this time. Starting on the 7th would be the most beneficial because of the lunar eclipse, and going on through the 8th. During this time, we need to go through our mind and our beliefs and let go of what no longer serves us, what no longer feels relevant in our lives and our reality. Our thoughts are really creating our reality right now, and this will become more present and more evident that it's getting faster and faster, so it'll be more relevant now. We'll start to see it a lot more. We need to be mindful of our beliefs. Chamuel is here to remind us that it can be a harmonious transition through these changes. It doesn't have to be there doesn't have to be a bunch of negativity and a bunch of hardship, but we have to allow. We have to stay in trust and allow. It can be exciting and smooth if we allow it to be so. Allow it to be smooth and it will be. There are many changes coming for human consciousnness. There are many realities that they can see manifesting, and all of them have lots of changes for humanity and consciousness. So what all the archangels and in the higher realms are saying that they're not exactly sure the exact reality that's going to hit. There's a lot going on right now, and they can see multiple different realities, and they can see the outcomes to all these realities. But in every single one of these realities that these archangels can see, every single one of them has huge changes for humanity and the consciousness of humankind. So we're about to experience a bunch of changes. Chamuel says, stay in the highest vibration possible, and you will draw in the highest vibrational outcome to you, to yourself. So we just, during these gateways, especially for the 7th and the 8th, starting on the 7th, we just need to allow and say it out loud. I allow these codes, these downloads into my body, all my bodies, my light body, my physical body, my etheric body, and it'll be so. You just have to allow and keep yourself in high vibrations through these changes, through these transitions, and keep the highest vibration that you possibly can, so that the highest vibrational outcomes will come into your life, and it'll make a smooth transition, and everything should be good. So go on to Higher Self, check out James Coleman. He is awesome. He's super cool. Give him support. He is Chamuel, and he's here as a way shower. I know that James will appreciate that as well. And have a good 8-8 Lionsgate. Till next time, guys. Have a good one.